Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, to sage Narada and all other sages and saints, and to each of you divine soul watching today's satsang. We are currently covering Narada Bhakti Sutras. We are on chapter 4, Glory of One-Pointed Devotion, and we will be studying Sutra number 74 today. Commentaries by my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So let's get started. Sutra number 74. It is Vado na avalambayaha. Again, Vado na avalambayaha, meaning a devotee should not take recourse to vain discussions. And this is fairly obvious, but Sage Narada still wants us to be sure because it is so easy to get carried away. The majority of people need discussions to settle their differences or ascertain the validity of a matter. In universities and colleges, in various branches of learning, discussions and debates are necessary to widen the horizons of intellect. But in the realm of mysticism, the intellect is only a means to an end. It is not the end all, and if properly trained under the guidance of a spiritual guru, it is led to bloom into intuition, and that is the role of a sadhaka and the guru, to work on that part. The discussions, debates and argumentations that help an aspirant understand the spirit of scriptures are fruitful and necessary. That's okay to ask valid questions, but vain discussions that lead a person nowhere should be abandoned. That is why Katha says, Nasha Tarkena Mitarapaneyaha. This intuitive intellect cannot be gained by argumentation. And the Brahma Sutras also state, Tarka Aparatishatanata. The truth of Brahman is not sustained by arguing or argumentation. Further, every common debate tends to create a rajasic environment, a tense situation. One becomes more interested in defeating the opponent than in establishing a fact. So there is no learning, it's more of showing the other person down or creating your own superiority. In addition, a heated discussion includes various degrading ingredients such as wrangling, vituperation, and perhaps even fighting sometimes. There is a saying, Vada Vada Vardhante Vair Vahnihi. With every discussion, the fire of animosity is kindled more and more, and then jealousy, etc. come in. One keen to advance on the path of devotion should not indulge in vain discussions. He should save his mental energy for the practice of japa and repetition of mantra, remembering of the divine self, and other practices that promote a purity of mind. That becomes very important on this path, is to maintain your sanity and your time, managing it. Faith fulfills the demand of reason and then goes beyond its reach. The faith that unfolds in a devotee does not contradict the growth of a healthy reason, but rather allows reason to be converted into intuition. And that is where the bud turns into a flower, the caterpillar turns into a butterfly. Unless that happens, we are still at the theoretical level. Intuitional wisdom, vision, not mere intellectual speculation, puts an end to the miseries of existence, because that is the evidence. We have it. We don't need anybody else to convince us now. A devotee therefore does not give prime importance to the reasoning faculty. His faith guides him. Further reasons for this are presented in the following sutra, which we will be covering tomorrow. Om Tat Sat.